Welcome to the ladder inspection course. It is a requirement of the Health and Safety Executive that companies using ladders for work must ensure that the ladders are inspected by a competent person on a regular basis. Competence is defined by the individual organisation. BMSL have defined that you will be competent once you successfully complete this course. You have been identified as someone who may need to carry out ladder inspections or someone that may be best placed to carry out ladder inspections. So watch this video carefully and complete the online quiz once finished. We will provide a quick guide to the rules and guidelines employed by BMSL to ensure the safe use of ladders at work. Currently, only BMSL approved and provided step ladders can be used to carry out the metering work. Lean or extending ladders are currently not to be used for this type of work activity. It is a widespread belief that you cannot work from ladders in any circumstances. This is not the case. They can be used if the following guidelines are followed. The working time on the ladder is kept to a minimum and never exceeds 30 minutes. The ladders are safe and regularly inspected. The engineer has been trained fully on how and when to use the ladders safely. A thorough on-site risk assessment has been carried out and a safe workspace can be maintained. We will provide a quick guide to step ladders and explain how an inspection is carried out and recorded. Firstly, we will look at the component parts of the step ladder and introduce and agree the industry terminology that is used. Look at the photograph of the currently approved BMSL step ladders. You can see that all parts are clearly labelled. The top rail, the hinge, the back leg, the front stile, the tread, the lock and stay, the back rail, the feet, the strut. You must check each of the component parts or evidence of damage or wear. The inspection must be hands-on. Move and physical check the mechanisms are working as they should. Ladders will be used indoors and outdoors in a variety of work settings. The condition of the ladder can change over a short period of time, even between jobs. Any potential issues, faults, wear or concerns must be flagged on the ladder inspection report. You will finally assess if the ladder is safe to be used. There are some common faults or type of damage that you can look out for, but be careful, not every issue is as obvious as the ones provided here. Damage to the treads, bent or worn paint or plaster, mud or moisture can all increase the likelihood of having an accident and so must be reported and the ladder removed from service if necessary. Look for any loose bolts or screws around the hinge or lock and stays. If the lock and stays are bent or will not lock in place as designed, the ladders cannot be deemed safe for use. If the front stiles are damaged, this will reduce the strength of the step ladder and again these must be removed from service. To record the inspection, you use a Cognito form. The link will be provided to you and you can be seen on the screen. If it is the first time that the ladder has been inspected, you will need to use a unique ladder reference number. This can be obtained from Becky Henderson in the compliance team. If the ladder has been inspected previous, the reference number will be clearly visible. All sections of the form must be completed. All the relevant details should also be updated on the SCAF tag and clearly displayed on the step ladders. If the ladder is deemed to be faulty and therefore unsafe, it must be removed or replaced immediately. The compliance team will then assess if the ladder can be repaired. If not, the ladder must be kept out of service and destroyed at the earliest opportunity. Here is what the inspection form looks like. Input the engineer's name, date and reference number of the ladders. Record the location of the ladder. If in use, provide the name of the engineer, and if in stock or storage, record accordingly. The form prompts what part of the ladder needs to be checked. Follow these and record the outcomes. Add additional information where and when needed. Finally, to confirm that the ladder inspection has been completed and the SCAF tag has been updated and the data matches that on the report, take a photograph of the ladders with the SCAF tag and the engineer's ID clearly visible. Then upload this to the report. If the ladder is in stock, only the updated SCAF tag needs to be included. The screen gives a good example of what the picture should look like. Press submit and the inspection has now been complete. Now that you have watched this video, you must complete the online assessment. A link will have been included in your training invite. If you have any questions, just get in touch with someone from the compliance team. Good luck.